state of high school soccer in Council Bluffs. 2 test the waters in the state capital. And in the end, a statement is made for all of Southwest Iowa. 2 from the neighborhood looking to make their usual statement. A statement made at LC. What's the pitch?
We're the guys from the state champs Louis Central, and the Bluffs Sports Zone starts now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to our latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. You know, I always love it when the state tournament rolls around. And it doesn't matter what season, what sport. Anytime a local team goes for the gold, I'm all in. And so it goes for St. Albert. You know, the Saints have done their usual, just brushed off the regular season and taken their game to a higher level. Now, the 5th smallest school is off to its 8th state tournament, 5th in the last 6 years, but that's where it ends. St. Albert's yet to win in Des Moines. Try 0-7. Is this the year? The Saints come marching in looking to make some history. St. Albert's outscored its opponents 15-2 since the second season kicked off. Iowa City Regina comes out firing. Not even 8 minutes into the match, Regal's corner kick. Lauren Gardee knocks it in. Now the second-ranked team in the state seems a step quicker, more assertive, and in control. Caitlin Pierce saves the day.
They're playing to win the game, you're playing not to lose.
Maggie.
Play to win the game. They're not better than you.
After a water break, the Saints get a break. Kaylin Wettengale rolls in a penalty kick. All smiles on the St. Albert side. Despite being outshot 18-3 at the half, the Saints and Regina all knotted up. The Regals keep up the pressure in the second half. Just wide right. And then 56th minute, Regina's Jenny Wick weaves in and around. Right foot near post. The seniors' 28th goal of the season, 2-1 Regals. St. Albert a few more chances. Miranda Beasley, free kick. And then Emily Casson from way out. Number 2, Iowa City Regina outscores the 8th-ranked Saints 2-1.
I don't know. I didn't really plan on this day coming right now. I thought the way we came off regionals, I thought we'd step up and play just a little bit better.
Congratulations, Saints. Great season.
The girls did great, and we have 7 seniors that are wonderful, and you know, made state 3 out of 4 years. I mean, there's only 3 teams in the history of Council Bluffs that's ever did that for girls soccer.
It's hard. It's hard for the whole team, but it's especially hard for us seniors because we're officially done with high school sports. But, you know, we gave it our all, and props to Regina. They outscored us 2-1, so it's a game.
You know, we came back from 1 down in our first round or second round game. We came back from 1 down today to tie it up. I mean, we never lost hope. This team always had a heart.
I'll remember it every time. Every time I look back on my senior year, I'll remember my state soccer team. And I'll remember this game as one of the most intense games I've played.
Honestly, I haven't really sat back and thought about anything like this because truly, I didn't think we'd lose today.
There are 55 Class 1A teams. St. Albert's the 5th smallest. The Saints make another gallant run, but fall just short. Okay, now a little bit of a different story across town. As everybody knows, I've been blowing the Titans' horn all season. With this team, this group of girls that have been together forever, I mean 3 Division I studs, and yet to win a match at state over the last 3 years, didn't even get to go last season? This is it. It's time. It's time for Louis Central to fulfill its destiny, or else. No need to flip a coin in this match.
And a double up.
The Titans in line to make a run. 11th minute of the match, Ali Dimiturco to Kelsey McSorley. And Lewis Central is off and running.
Right or left of that keeper, and we have 3 more goals, all right?
He's right. After the water break, up 2-0. McSorley off the post. The junior again. LC grabs a 3-goal lead, but not done yet. 6.5 minutes left before the break. McSorley to Kaylee Putnam to Dimiturco. Ali finds the back of the net. The senior's 26th goal of the season, 4-0 LC at the break. Umbrellas, sunscreen. The fans lining the field trying not to get burned. The second-ranked team in the state cools off in the second half. Kelsey McSorley again. The Iowa State recruit gets the hat trick. Lewis Central gets its first ever win at state. The Titans finally get that monkey off their backs.
Lewis Central 5, Winter Central 0.
Yeah, it was more like a gorilla almost for us, but you know, going into this match and really the season, I've said to you before, this team is special. We've proven something here. We were ready when we got on the vans to drive here. We were ready when we had our team dinner at Spaghetti Works. We were ready this morning, ready for at lunchtime. And when we warmed up, the girls, we have that confidence.
It feels so good. It feels good to finally see our hard work pay off and everything that we've been working for shows on the field, and we didn't come short this time like the last 2 years.
It feels awesome. This is super exciting for us because this was our goal since the beginning of the very beginning of the season, but now our goal is to get further and further.
You know, in our past visits here, this is quite different. We're not probably going to be hanging out at Jordan Creek Mall all night. We're not going to be swimming in any case. Probably the right thing will be ice bath. Hey, for the most part, you guys have been combining very good in the box.
And so after an unlucky 13 straight losses at state, a Council Bluffs team comes through, and Lewis Central's not done. 1 down, 2 to go.
Hey, we have a team manager called Emily Griffin.
It's go, go, go up on the hill. Only who runs in with the most runs? But up next, remember the Titans? You will when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Council Bluffs is a growing, vibrant community. It's becoming a modern 21st century community.
We will be the largest free Wi-Fi hotspot in the United States.
Our vision is about building a community where families want to live and businesses want to locate.
We see that as a great potential enhancement for future growth in the city.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Okay, so they did it. The Titans kill off all the demons by wiping out Winterset Earlham. Now, Lewis Central, southwest Iowa, is on the board. But it doesn't end there, does it? Next up, the Class 2A semifinals. Number 2 LC lays its season on the line against one tough bunch from Waverly Shell Rock. Now, the 7th-ranked Go-Hawks have already knocked off number 3 North Scott 2-0. And the Rock, making its 11th trip to state, lost in the finals just 2 years ago. And defense. Did somebody say defense? The Titans go against the Go-Hawks team that's racked up 13 shutouts, allowed just 6 goals all season. On offense, the Rock, 5 corner kicks, 5 near misses. LC counters, through balls in the first half. Kaylee Putnam long lead pass to Kelsey McSorley. So close, but so far. Punch, counterpunch. The Go-Hawks send it in. Keeper Natalie Patton makes the play. The Titans over the top. But the Shell Rock back line is there. Each team a reflection of the other. Scoreless at the break. Second half more the same. The second-ranked team in the state outshoots the Rock 12-9, stretches to make the save. Still scoreless.
Keep battling, every one of you. 20 minutes.
Now we know why you don't play
20
basketball.
minutes. Let's get this done within that time.
Time running out. And then, with just 11 minutes to go in regulation, Lewis Central on the attack. Alyssa Pomranke to Kelsey McSorley. The junior, her 17th goal of the season and 4th in 2 days. 1-0, LC. But the Hawks keep coming. Another corner and another near miss. And then Lewis Central outguts Waverly Shell Rock 1-0. The Titans are off to the finals for the first time in school history. Wow!
The right word to use. We knew coming into this one that it was going to be a high-intensity type effort from the other team, which they didn't disappoint in that area. I'm proud of the girls. That's more than anything. The whole group, the 24 girls who have trained hard to make our starters better.
Once I got the ball, I kind of cut it back, and once I cut it back the other way, I had an open shot pretty much, and I took my opportunity. So
when it went in,
it was awesome. It was the best feeling ever.
Once the bell went off, it was amazing. It really just was like, holy crap, it's over. We're actually heading to the championship.
Do you feel like you're carrying the banner, Kaylee, for Council Bluffs?
Yeah, I think it means a lot, like, for Council Bluffs teams to make it here, because we can just show Des Moines that, like, we might be small, but we're just as good as them, and we can prove that tomorrow.
One more, but one heck of a step today.
Any message to your team on the eve of the state championship?
It's going to be, let's play the way you always have. You guys have competed every match, and you have a chance for history. And we've stepped through 2 new moments of history in our area. The third one is the one we've wanted all season.
Reason to cut it loose as Lewis Central nails down the first ever appearance in the girls' state soccer final by any team from Southwest Iowa. This historic journey, 1 match away from reaching the summit. And so, 2 down, 1 to go. Next up, the big one. Standing between the Titans and history. You know, team to remember kind of history. The Lady Dutch. You remember Pella, stunned the then second-ranked Lewis Central girls basketball team at the Wells Fargo Arena? Yeah, now you remember. Well, the Lady Dutch are making their 11th appearance at the state tournament. They got 9 starters back. And so, this is it. Will this story have a happy ending? Are the Titans a team of destiny? The stadium field at the county soccer complex packed. Second-ranked Lewis Central faces off against number 1 Pella. Now LC's not given up a goal in its last 9 matches. The Lady Dutch with the pressure early. Pella 9 shots overall, only 3 on goal. Captain Kaylee Putnam and the Titans a number of free kicks in the first 20 minutes. Then time to flag down a water break. Moments later, the dam breaks. Lewis Central's off and running in the 28th minute. Putnam's laser finds its target. Minutes later, Kelsey McSorley makes a run. The juniors' 18th goal of the year, and it's 2-0. Not even 3 minutes later with the passing. Putnam to Ali Dimiturko. 3 goals in about 10 minutes. The Titans drinking it up, on top 3-0 at the break. Second half more the same, 12 minutes in. Lauren Bielick stabs it in, 4-0 LC. Just over 12 minutes left, Kelsey McSorley caps it off, rolls in her 2nd of the match and 6th of the tournament. And all that's left, a lot more yelling and screaming.
Final score, Lewis Central 5, Pella 0.
The Titans win the Class 2A state championship, the first ever girls title in school history.
The Titans from Lewis Central.
It's done, and it's what we wanted to do when we did get here. Just proud of the girls. They've trained hard against each other. Our backups, our reserves would train hard.
We were ready to go today. I mean, yesterday we were ready to go, but today we wanted it for so long, so I think we just got after it right away.
Our tournament team captain from Lewis Central, Haley Putnam.
I think we just knew, like, coming in that we wanted to beat Pella so bad, and it kind of helped us knowing that Pella beat the basketball girls first round because they wanted it so bad, and so we knew we had to win for them.
What do you think this says about Southwest Iowa soccer and Council Bluffs?
It makes a big statement for us, and now people are going to turn their heads like, oh, Lewis Central, or, you know, it's just, we're not just that little school down there. Like, we actually mean something, and we're here, and we proved it.
How will you remember this team, these girls, your buddy, Kaylee?
This is my favorite team of all 4 years. We were all so connected and so strong. I'm going to miss playing with everyone. It was a really good way to go out senior year, though.
I'll remember it as the best team that LC's ever fielded, and that was before we even started this tournament. They achieved something that maybe others thought was unachievable. But when they come together, work with each other, fight with each other, sweat with each other, bleed for each other, and play the way they did today, you can be a state championship, and they proved it, and they did it.
Did they ever? You could say it was nothing but net. The Titans win Southwest Iowa's first ever girls state soccer title. Lewis Central completes a perfect season, 15-0 in the Hawkeye State. To the victor goes the spoils and memories that will last a lifetime. And so they did it. How about that? And talk about domination. Lewis Central becomes only the 12th team to win the title and match a finals record with a 5-goal margin of victory. And that's just for starters. The Titans go undefeated in the Hawkeye State, 15-0, outscore their opponents 90-2. 90-2. LC ends this historic run with 10 straight clean sheets, shutouts, 14 overall. The soccer team brings the first girls' state championship back to Lewis Central, as well as the first soccer title back to all of Southwest Iowa. So, I don't know about you, but I will remember this team for a long time. They were that good. But you know, saying it is one thing, doing it is another. Remember these Titans. They did it. And then there's the baseball team. Another state tournament on the way at LC. Hey, the Yellow Jackets and Saints will just settle for a win, any win, after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
These are two softball teams facing an uphill climb. It's kind of been that way since I've been here. And you feel for the girls. You want so bad for them to win. I know I do. Well, somebody will anyway, when they meet each other. Thomas Jefferson makes its annual trek to St. Albert. Now, both the Yellow Jackets and Saints, more L's than W's. And, oh, by the way, it's for bragging rights. Here's IWTV student Brandon Taverdi.
Both teams step in the circle with 4 wins combined. It's the Saints versus Jackets. Bottom of the first, Jordan Scott lays down the bunt and is thrown out, but Gabriela Martin is headed home. SA ties it 1-1. Top of the second inning. Oh no, it's that girl. Ashley Nelson, the junior says, "What up? See you later, hate it." It's the home run activator. Thomas Jefferson jumps ahead, 4-2.
The home
run by the pitcher, Ashley Nelson.
Bottom of the third, the Saints down 6-4. Another junior, Jade Snee, right down the line. Runs, scores. The home team has cut it to 1. St. Albert ties it up in the 4th inning. Gabrielle Burke to the gap in left center. It rolls to the fence. Jordan Scott rolls in from first. Number 6 crosses the finish line. St. Albert ties it up 6-all. Visitors take it back in the 5th inning. Tiana Latham to left. It's dropped. Jenna Midkiff hustles home. Thomas Jefferson back on top, 7-6. Both teams combine for a total of 15 hits. Bottom of the 6th inning, Addie Barden brings in 2 runs, but Gabrielle Burke is tagged out. St. Albert takes its first lead of the game, 8-7. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, pitcher Bailey Clark tries to close it out, but it's dropped. Both teams combine for 10 errors. TJ still alive. The senior Clark ends it with another ground out. Saints throw out the Jackets, 8-7.
They can win games, and they're starting to really believe in themselves and trust in each other, and I think that's really going to help us here later on in the season.
We put a lot of effort into practice. We're always hard and everything, and just having that every day at practice really gets us ready for game day. Just carry on the feeling, everybody to carry on the feeling that they had after this game, especially it being a CB school, and just keep pushing on every single game.
I was really thinking about working hard as a team and showing that us as a team and myself as a player that we can work hard and give a good effort and play as a team.
Coming in, we knew that last year we had made a lot of progress. Really, we're teaching kids a whole new system, both offensively and defensively. So our goal this year was to just build on that and hopefully improve and see better things happen than happened last year.
Fixing the mental errors is the first step. We were right there with St. Albert, but just fixing the mental errors, but we're getting better.
The Saints have now stung the Jackets 4 out of the last 6 times. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Brandon Taverdi.
Thanks, Brandon. Now, last report, the Saints stand at 3-8 as of June 13th. TJ 4-9. Lewis Central another great season, 17-3, and Abraham Lincoln 4-9. Up next, our play of the week, the shot that made it all happen. Hey, what happened when the new kid in town introduces himself to an old friend on the other side? No doubt, the Lewis Central baseball team is the team to beat this season. It's got a stud pitcher, defense up the middle, and some pop at the plate, and so on. And then there's Abraham Lincoln. New coach, new attitude. And so they needed LC. And of course, it's a good litmus test for both. And as always, it's a good old backyard barbecue, only who gets burned? Here's IDUB TV student Dylan Hall.
Lewis Central taking on Abraham Lincoln in a crosstown rivalry. Titans start off hot. 2 on, 2 out in the first inning. Dane Thobald with a base hit drives home the first run of the game. Next batter, Chase Hedrick sends it to left. Another run scores, 2-0 LC. Next batter again, Cole Scheidel drops one in. The Titans with 4 hits in the inning. LC grabs a 3-0 lead after 1. Stays that way till the 3rd inning. The home team back at it again. Bases juiced with 2 outs. Alec Mass, a massive hit. The junior clears the bases with a 3-run triple. 6-0 Titans after 3. Lewis Central with 10 hits overall. Then in the 4th, Titans looking to put the nail in the coffin. Dane Thobald grounds it to short. Bad throw. The final run comes in. LC takes down AL 7-zip.
I think it was the adrenaline that I just wanted to finish the game, and it's a big crosstown rival, so I think the adrenaline just pushed me through the end of the game.
We had some timely hits, which has kind of been our forte here lately, and everybody up and down the lineup contributed. So good all-around team effort.
That was just a storyline of all 6 of our losses this year. We weren't focused, we weren't ready to compete right when that first pitch was thrown, and then they jumped on us and we didn't respond.
When we're on, we're pretty competitive, and when we're not, we don't have a chance. And they need to decide that every day, when it's game day, we need to show up, and today we didn't show up.
Lewis Central moves to 9-2 on the season and stays undefeated against Council Bluffs competition. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Hall.
Thanks, Dylan. Lewis Central continues to make some noise. The Titans, 9-3 as of June 13th. The Lynx, 8-6. TJ, 5-6. St. Albert and even Stephen, 7-7. Now, it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. Second-ranked Lewis Central and number 7 Waverly Shell Rock scoreless in their state semifinal showdown. Late in the match, Kelsey McSorley finds the back of the net. The Titans hold on to blank the Go Hawks 1-0. LC goes on to win the state title. Kelsey McSorley with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. And so, what a week. You know, it's not every day you get to cover a state champion. And I've been doing this all around the country for 38 years. So a very heartfelt thank you to Lewis Central. And that's it. Going to take some time off for a couple of weeks. I'll be back in early July. So hang loose and stay true. And remember, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.